in Regent Street. Lacoste, as you know, is a very prestigious upmarket French brand, and they've done something terrible in the last week or so. Lacoste sponsor a photographic exhibition at the Musée Elysée at Lausanne in Switzerland. Lacoste put up quite a lot of money for that, and a Palestinian photographer, her photographs got onto the shortlist. She was one of 6 or 8 on the shortlist, and then Lacoste, as sponsors, and this is unbelievable, took her off the list, banned her for being too Palestinian. And we think that is outrageous. I mean, I think that would be outrageous whether black, white, Chinese, or any ethnic background. But it's particularly insensitive by Lacoste, because Lacoste should know that what Palestinians at the moment are suffering in the West Bank and the occupied territories is incredibly harsh. They live under military occupation. And to actually ban one of their shortlisted photographers because she's too Palestinian, that frankly is just plain racism, and Lacoste should know better.
And you're making people aware today?
We're making people aware of this today. On Facebook, I came out and looked at Facebook this evening before I came out. The Lacoste Facebook site is flooded with messages from all over the world, from people writing in and saying how they discuss it.
Lacoste will now be added to a bigger global campaign, which is the BDS movement, the boycott, divestment and sanctions, which is a global movement which is trying to make sure that companies understand that racism and apartheid is no longer acceptable.
The museum itself is blameless in this, and the museum actually has issued a very strong statement in the last day or so, and they are withdrawing from the Lacoste sponsorship. So they themselves have said that they think that's not right. So that's the first thing that can be done. I think the second thing is Lacoste need to put out a public apology. They have got this very, very wrong. It's hugely insensitive, and frankly, for this shop, which sits in the heart of one of the world's most successful multicultural cities, for this shop to be associated with the company that bans people for being too Palestinian, there's something required, isn't there, by way of public apology and some kind of recompense. I think, frankly, Lacoste should put those photos on exhibition in London and in all across its shops in the major cities of the world as an apology. I mean, that surely is something that is not going to hurt Lacoste. And you know what? Sometimes in business, people get things wrong. The most important thing when people get things wrong in business is not necessarily that you've got it wrong, but to put it right, and put it right in the right way and do the right thing. And that's what Lacoste should do.
Thank you very much.